Have you ever wondered if there's any difference between purchasing steak from a supermarket or a butcher?
Way better.
You can tell?
It's not even close.
Really? Well, today I'm here to find out. This is easily one of the most common questions I get asked. So without further ado, let's head to my local butcher and supermarket to get my hands on some steak. Jeez, cannot remember the last time I purchased a steak from the supermarket. But for the video's sake, we gotta get it done, hey? You know, when I was at uni, I actually used to buy steak from Coles all the time in the establishment. Getting it done, straight to the meat section. No veggies. We don't like veggies. Look at all this meat. Good secured.
Welcome to Coles.
$13.90 for this little cut of steak. Now we're off to the butcher. We're here, my second home. Gonna ask for one of my favorite people. Stock my beef teller. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
I just wanted to see you.
I know.
I want to get a Scotch fillet today. I want this one.
You want that one?
Yeah. I'm doing a good video today. I'm not.
You got?
It's filming me, not you. It's filming me, not you.
You need to follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
State Lake. Darcy, I made him famous.
You made me famous.
I did.
I'm paying for this.
No, you're not.
Pay for this one.
Oh, I'm gonna get away from the camera.
You're not on the camera. It's filming me. It's filming me. It's filming me.
Thank you, Darcy.
No worries. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Nice to meet you. Have a good one. She's so funny. You can see why she's my favourite. How good is that? Steak secured. Let's get home, do some cooking. Just pulled up. Yes. I can't really wait too much longer. I mean, I just want to get straight into it, really. So here's the supermarket steak, and here's the butcher's steak. Let's get this jacket off and start cooking. So the good thing about these steaks is that they're pretty thin, as you can see. Not too thick, so I'm sure with a bit of charcoal, they'll be cooked in no time, but we'll compare them both. This is the miserable looking steak from Coles. I mean, I've seen worse looking steaks, but as you can see, there's no marbling at all, really. And this is the steak from the butcher. And as you can see already, there's some pretty distinct marbling, so I've got high hopes for this one. A bit thicker than the other one. Now these steaks really don't need much by way of preparation at all. I'll give them a generous salting on either side, and we'll keep it fair. Only salt, that's all we need. Give them a flip, and we'll get these outside and onto the charcoal. So we're back outside with our steaks. I've already pre-prepared a chimney, which I will light now. Let's get this lit. So because these steaks are fairly thin, we want the charcoal super hot because we won't have too long to develop the crust. So yeah, I'll see you in around 20 minutes. Absolute rookie error from me. I forgot the top grate was on. Really professional setup here, guys. This just makes my life a lot easier when it's actually heated up, not having this on, because you're gonna have to take it off anyway. So it's been about 20 minutes now, and as you can probably see, this charcoal is absolutely humming. So I think it's time to get it onto the grill. Now before I put the steak on, I like to stockpile all the charcoal in the middle section because that's where I'll be cooking the steak. We'll get our grill plate on. I'll probably let it sit there for, you know, maybe 5 minutes just to heat up. That sound, just the best. So we're gonna get this one on first. This is the steak from the butcher. Bit of a cheat code. I like to add a bit of my beef tallow because as you'll see shortly, that'll start dripping down the side of the steak and that'll help with the development of the crust. So I think the best way to cook a steak like this is to cook it and flip it often as much as you can until the crust is developed. So look at that, like that's absolutely humming. And you can see the benefit of the tallow. I mean, it's a lot of flame, but for a short and quick cook like this, I think it's perfect. So we're sitting at around 25 degrees internally. I like to pull it at around 47 degrees internally. I might get that other one on while we're here. It's not going to take too long to cook. Look at that crust coming together. So if I'm cooking a steak of this thickness, I probably want to flip it at least 2 or 3 times. I like to move the thicker part of the steak towards the charcoal, towards the end of the cook, because this part of the steak will obviously naturally cook quicker. So that's sitting at around 47 degrees. I think it's perfect. Give it a last look. Take that off. 45. Getting very close now. Let's have a look at that. Oh, probing it around 49. So I reckon we're done. Last look. and we will get inside for the taste test. Here comes the precious cargo. So I've got the butcher steak here, and we've got the Coles steak here. Let me cut this one open. See how we did? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got the steak from the butcher. Nailed both of them. Absolutely perfect, I reckon. So we'll do the comparison. I mean, both look pretty good. You can tell that the butcher steak has more fat, which is exactly what I want. But aside from that, they both look fairly similar. I think I'm gonna have to do a quick taste test, and then I'm gonna get my housemate in here to see if he can tell the difference. I mean, if you're in a rush and budget's an issue, it's pretty good. In saying that though, you're buying one steak at a time, whereas at a butcher, similar to the one we went to, you can buy steak in bulk. So you're probably still saving money by going to a butcher. Now, let's try out this one. Steak from the butcher. Wow. Significant difference. The flavors are just, you can't even compare the flavor. It's still a good steak. I'm not gonna hate on Coles. If you're going for reasonable grass-fed steak, it's actually not too bad, but there's a reason why I go to the butcher, and it's for that bite, exactly. But I tell you what, I think there's a clear winner. Let's see if my housemate agrees. Nah. So you don't know which steak is either. So this is the first trial.
Can I comment on the visualness?
Yeah, okay. Which one looks better?
Well, this one looks way better. You can see it all through there. It's just
try it.
Nicely cooked. Not bad. Cooked on charcoal, so it tastes nice.
So much better. Now this bit.
Way better.
You can tell?
I'm not even close.
Really? I was saying before that if you're going for like a budget steak and you got no other option, this is actually not too bad.
Yeah, if you cook it right, but besides that, like, it's not too bad.
So it's worth it. The butcher steak's worth it. I think you can tell which one's...
Especially if it's a treat.
So it's clear, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to choose between a butcher or a supermarket, the blind taste tester agrees. We're going for the butcher. Like, follow, comment, tell me what you want to see next week and I'll get it done. Gee, these steaks aren't going to last too long, I don't think.